Happy hello everyone! Welcome back to Paper Creations by Mindy YouTube channel. Today I'm going to have a two-part video for you. Part 1 will be a color along video for crafting Kimmie stamps, and part 2 will be the process video for the rest of the card with me ink blending my background. I'm using the Fox from Beach Blanket Bingo set. I stamp it out on Neenah Solar White cardstock with my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I usually use Express It cardstock with my Copics, but I decided to experiment a little with the Neenah cardstock and I'm really liking it. I will have all the colors listed on the screen for you and also on my blog for reference. I can't always leave the cap on my table because when I started buying my Copics, I went for the cheapest, which was the Chow's, and they don't have the number on the top, so that's why I'm listing it on the screen for you. I start coloring my image with my darkest color. I apply it to where I think the shadows might go, and sometimes I just apply it wherever I feel like it. So whatever works for me, I'm happy with it. I normally work in small sections, so here I started with the tail and then I'm going to work my way to the rest of the fox. So I colored from darkest to lightest, and then in most cases I will repeat those steps just to add depth and make sure that it's blended nicely. This is also another reason why I work in small sections, because then I don't forget which ones I've already added that extra color to. That happens to me all the time with my hair. Sometimes I just forget where I already added the second color, or was I on the third color? So another reason why I like to work in small sections. Here I'm just going over the rest of the fox with where I think that reddish brown color will be. Since there's not really a lot more to add, I'm going to just do all those little pieces at once. And I'm just dropping in that darkest color where I think some shadows might lie. So like in the inside of the legs, maybe in the inside of that mask, the arm floaters could be casting a little bit of a shadow, a little bit by the ears, and then just blending that out. So I'll be working from darkest to lightest again. As you can see, I just follow the darkest to lightest blending technique throughout the rest of the image, going back over wherever I feel I need to add more depth. This image is great because you can color it by blending just like what I'm doing, or you can really get creative and maybe throw in some extra flicks in there to make it look like fur. It can be whatever you want it to be. Don't forget, I will have a part 2 to this video, which is where I'll be completing the rest of the card. I'm going to be using some Distress Oxide inks and blending my background, so be sure to look for that. Crafty Kimmie has some fun activities going on today, so if you're just chancing upon this video, be sure to visit the Crafty Kimmie Friends Facebook group, which I'll have linked down below the video. Plus, be sure to check out the website for amazing sales she has going on right now for Canada Day this weekend. Great time to stock up on those stamps and cross some things off your wish list. Alrighty, so I'm going to leave you to the coloring. If you have any questions about anything I did or maybe that I used, you can drop a line in the Crafty Kimmie Friends Facebook group, or you can ask in the comment section of the YouTube video and I'll be sure to get back to you. Enjoy the fun music. For those of you following along today from the online crop, I hope you colored along with me and would love to see your creation. There is our fabulous fox all colored up from Beach Blanket Bingo stamp set from Crafted Kimmie Stamps. Please be sure to join me for part 2 where I'll be adding this to a fun and simple background. Thanks for joining me today.